What's going on, everybody? Today I wanted to talk about the Red Crowns Soccer Academy and how it doesn't exist. One of the most common questions we've gotten ever since launching this product is, how do we sign up for an academy? Is there an academy? When is the academy starting? And the answer to that is you can't, there's none, and it won't happen. What's up, everybody? My name is Jamal Fayyad, and I'm the president of the RGV Red Crowns, a semi-pro soccer team started from scratch with real money, real people, and real consequences. And this is Lower League Diaries, the story of the RGV Red Crowns. Today, I want to talk about academies and why we opted not to have one. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe academies serve a purpose, and I believe they're very beneficial, and I think they're important to the US soccer ecosystem. However, where we are as a club, what our ambition is as a club, and where we want to go as a club, I don't think an academy is necessary. We've seen firsthand in other markets how an academy can hurt and be divisive amongst the soccer community. Take our home, for example, the Rio Grande Valley. I've mentioned this a million times before. We're in a very educated soccer market. People know this sport. So with that being said, we have a lot of soccer academies. We have a lot of academies ran by very educated people in the sport, very competent people in the sport, people in the sport who know way much more than I do, especially when it comes to educating and academies. So the tricky thing with an academy is if we were to come up with a Red Crowns Academy, we become competition immediately. We become competition overnight. We're taking the best players from other clubs. We're trying to recruit the best players from other clubs. And that ecosystem gets very messy, very fast. And this isn't something unique to the Rio Grande Valley. This happens across the American landscape, especially when an MLS club comes to market, they develop their academy and immediately they're taking the best talent across the state or across the city. And as we said from day one, we want to be a community-based club. We do everything with intent, we try to be genuine, and we're authentic in everything we do. So with that being said, we want to spread the love, we want to share the wealth, we want to be the pro club that kids look up to, try to strive for, all while being a resource for all of our local academies. We don't service just one academy. Our sole purpose isn't to serve specific academies. We want to share the love to any and everyone. Now, I know what you're thinking. Academies are a necessary evil, and they are in most cases. However, we're a semi-pro club. We're not signing our players to mega dollar contracts. We have them for the summer. We do our best to help develop and get them bigger contracts to bigger clubs, but our sole purpose is to develop, win games, and represent our community. However, if we were in a different predicament, let's say a USL 1 club, USL Championship, an academy is necessary, but I think there's better ways to do it than just creating a club that competes with the rest of the community. What that answer is, I don't know. And to be honest with you, I don't know if there is a perfect answer. But what I do know is that that's not a hill we have to climb yet, or we don't have to cross that bridge just yet. If the day ever comes where we have to cross that bridge, that would be a discussion we would love to include the community with and other academies. And how do we help serve you? How do we help you as an academy grow, as well as helping us develop, grow players to get to the first team? The main purpose of today's video is to just let it be known why we don't have an academy, because it's a question that we get asked constantly. And just like the rest of the sport, academies and the rules, it's ever changing, it's ever growing. And the rules of today might not be the rules of tomorrow. And for that reason, we like to stand behind the scenes and kind of watch it all play out. Now, since we've started this series, we've had a lot of interesting direct messages, a lot of interesting comments on things that people would do differently. So when it comes to an academy, I'd love to get the feedback from you all. What's the perfect scenario for an academy? What's the perfect situation? How do you build something that is inclusive without creating direct competition? Please leave your comments and let us know down below, because I'm curious. I wish I knew what that answer was. Lastly, before we conclude today's video, we have started our open tryout process. The link is live in our Instagram and in our Facebook. Sign up for our open tryouts, where hopefully you can get a spot on the RGV Red Crowns roster. Last year, we picked up a few players from the open tryouts, and we plan on doing the same. So if you're confident in your skills, you think you have what it takes, please sign up. We'd love to have you out on the pitch. Also, our team store has been restocked. All jerseys are available in both adult and youth sizes, and we are just one more day closer to the start of our second season.